Ever wonder why one person keeps living rent-free in your mind? Whether it's an ex, a crush, or even someone you barely know, they seem to have taken permanent residence in your thoughts, without your permission. Is it love? Obsession? Or something deeper that even you aren't aware of? Carl Jung, one of the greatest minds in psychology, believed that when someone lingers in your thoughts, it's not just a coincidence, it's a reflection of your unconscious mind, a signal trying to tell you something important. Today, we'll explore Jung's theories, the shadow, anima and animus, projection, and the mysterious force of synchronicity, to understand why someone won't leave your mind. And by the end, you might just realize it's not even about them at all. Before we start, subscribe to the Stoic Trench channel and join our Telegram community for more content on personal and spiritual growth. Now, let's begin. Jung's perspective, your mind as an iceberg. Carl Jung once said, "Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes." He believed the human mind is like an iceberg. The conscious mind, the part you're aware of, is just the tip. But below the surface lies your unconscious mind, a vast realm of hidden fears, repressed desires, and unresolved emotions. When someone keeps appearing in your thoughts, Jung believed it's because they've triggered something in your unconscious mind. Maybe they embody a trait you admire, but suppress in yourself. Maybe they remind you of an unresolved past. Whatever the reason, they're not there by accident. The shadow, the hidden self you ignore. Jung introduced the concept of the shadow, the part of your psyche that holds everything you repress, deny, or refuse to acknowledge about yourself. The traits you don't want to admit you have. Here's where it gets interesting. The people who stay in your mind may actually be your shadow in disguise. If you admire someone's confidence, it could be because you struggle with self-doubt. If someone's arrogance annoys you, it might be because you refuse to acknowledge your own pride. If you can't stop thinking about someone's creativity, maybe it's because you've neglected your own artistic side. Instead of obsessing over why someone is in your thoughts, ask yourself, what part of me are they reflecting? Jung believed that integrating your shadow, acknowledging and understanding these hidden parts, leads to personal growth. Anima and Animus, your inner feminine and masculine. Jung also introduced the anima, inner feminine, in men, and the animus, inner masculine, in women. Regardless of gender, we all have both energies within us. When someone occupies your thoughts, it may be because they resonate with your anima or animus, your subconscious ideal of a partner or a part of yourself you haven't fully embraced. For example, you may be fixated on someone who is emotionally deep because you crave more emotional connection in your own life. You may project an idealized version of love onto someone, seeing them not as they are, but as your unconscious wants them to be. Understanding this dynamic is crucial. It shifts the question from, "Why am I obsessed with them?" to, "What part of me are they awakening?" Projection, seeing yourself in others. Jung believed that much of what we feel about others has little to do with them and everything to do with us. This is called projection, when we unconsciously assign our own thoughts, desires, or fears onto someone else. If you admire someone's ambition, it could be because you wish you had more drive. If you resent someone's carefree attitude, maybe it's because you secretly crave freedom. If you fear someone leaving you, it might reflect your own unresolved insecurities. By recognizing your projections, you reclaim those parts of yourself. Instead of letting someone else control your emotions, you take back your power. As Jung said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. Synchronicity. It's not just a coincidence. Have you ever thought about someone only for them to call or text you moments later? Or maybe you've been thinking about them for weeks, and suddenly you run into them? Jung called this synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. Jung believed these moments weren't just chance, but signals from the universe, or from your own unconscious. They're invitations to reflect on why this person keeps appearing in your life. Are they triggering an unresolved emotion? Do they represent a path you're afraid to take? Are they reminding you of something within yourself that needs attention? When synchronicity strikes, don't ignore it. Use it as an opportunity to dig deeper into what your mind is trying to tell you. How to decode your thoughts. Now that we've unpacked Jung's theories, how can you actually apply them? Here are 3 steps to understanding why someone is always on your mind. 1. Reflect. What emotions come up when you think about this person? Do they inspire you? Annoy you? Make you feel insecure? Pinpointing your feelings is the first step. 2. Analyze. What do these feelings reveal about you? If you admire them, maybe it's because you want to develop those qualities. If they frustrate you, maybe they reflect something within yourself that needs attention. Third act, use these insights to grow. Instead of obsessing over the person, focus on what they're teaching you about yourself. Work on building confidence, embracing creativity, or healing past wounds. As Jung wisely said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Conclusion: it's not about them, it's about you. Our minds are like treasure maps, with every thought and emotion leading us closer to understanding who we truly are. When someone keeps living rent-free in your head, don't ignore it. See it as an invitation to explore your unconscious and unlock parts of yourself you didn't even know were there. Because in the end, it's not just about them, it's about you. The people who linger in our thoughts are often the keys to our own growth. So take a deep breath, dive in, and discover what your mind has been trying to tell you all along. Your thoughts aren't random. They're messages, signals, and reflections of who you are beneath the surface. Instead of getting lost in the obsession, use it as a tool for self-discovery. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic Trench for more wisdom on mastering your mind and life. Tap the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and remember, true growth starts from within. See you in the next one.